Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is October 31st. Happy Halloween, everyone. Oh, and my phone just fell. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning so far. Hope you're getting ready for all those little trick-or-treaters that are about to invade our neighborhoods, which, you know what, is a sign that things are finally really going back to normal with having trick-or-treaters again and not being so nervous and scared about having little ones out doing some pretty incredible things. I can't wait to see all their little costumes. Even a couple of my big kids are going out today. So I want to say good morning. For all those of you that are new, welcome. This is the Sass. This is the home of the sassy suburb. Myself, my name is Nikki Adamkowitz, and I run this joint. So there you go. We have a lot on tap this morning. We are talking about 3 businesses that are all currently running a sale. And the main business, the reason we're here is Sublimation Underground. Yes, Sublimation Underground is run by Suzanne Murphy. So she has an amazing little shop that she's got. She does a lot of our metal ornaments in our shop, in her shop. I shouldn't say our shop, her shop. And she's got them on sale right now. If you go over to the Sublimation, so Sublimation underground.company.site, you can get up to 20% off of your items. Most all of her items are on sale. There are a few that are not, but you can get up to 20%. I know all of her ornaments that we're talking about today are 20% off. So what a deal to have right now before the big rush of Black Friday. It is Halloween, which happens to be her favorite holiday, and not only that, we have 2 amazing designers we're also going to talk about this morning. That is my beautiful sister, Amanda. This is also her favorite holiday. Growing up, she loved Halloween, and I loved Christmas, which made for a beautiful conversation in our house, because I don't like Halloween. So, it's okay. Amanda does, and she goes all out. And you know what? She went all out today, too. She is running her sale in her shop at True Digital Artistry over on Etsy. And we can't forget the birthday girl, the hostess with the mostest kind of a lady. Her name is Tanya. This is her birthday weekend, and she has sales going on in her shop at Gracie B. Doodle, also on Etsy. So you'll not only see some stuff from me, very minor, the Sassy Summer over on Etsy, but you're going to see a lot from True Digital and Gracie B today, all done on Sublimation Underground blanks. Grab your coffee, grab your pen. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today. It's going to be a full show. So sit back, relax, and let me go find something else to put this darn phone up with. Hold, please. Part of me would like to apologize for the scenery in the background. But I gotta be honest, this is what happens when you go live from a real working shop and not a studio. All right, a real working shop has real working parts. We have lots of things going on, lots of projects going on, and that's the beautiful part about going live from a shop. You get to see all the craziness that I get to do all day long. Does is it pretty much normalizes the situation. You know what? I'm just like you. I have a physical shop. I do lots of stuff in that nature. So you know what? I want it to be form and function. You know what I mean? There you go. Let's put that up there and see if that helps. Perfect. All right. Get her a sec. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold, please. Hold, please. That's because Nikki forgot to put the sound over on the other side. Just go with it for a second. Hold up. Luckily, I'm loud, so you guys can still hear me either way. Hold, please. Is that better? See, when you run from a live shop, okay, I have 2 cameras going here. I have a light source here. I have the light sources there. Plus,
with the cameras, they have microphones on them, and all my stuff's over there. With that said, there's a lot of moving parts when you try to run from live from a shop. So don't worry, I got it. We're good. We are good. So, I mean, my thankfulness is that I'm really loud. So that microphone across the room could still pick me up. It just sounded like I was in a tunnel. So, I know you caught everything I said. I know you were trying to put that volume up, but that's okay. It happens, and that's just a beautiful part of being human, running from a real working shop, not having everything be an exact science or perfect. So, thank you for just holding up for a few minutes. Like I said, I'm loud. It's okay. Again, happy birthday to Tanya, who I just seen is celebrating the big 5-0. Let's everybody give one of our designers, Gracie B. Doodle, Tanya, a big happy birthday and celebrating her big 5-0. You look stunning, my dear. Marvelous, marvelous. All right. So let's do the things that we normally do first thing in the morning, and let's say good morning to the girls behind the helm. That's right. We have Jess and Jody. We have Jody over on YouTube. We have Jess over on Facebook. I haven't seen Jess pop in just yet, but that doesn't mean she's not here. So Jody will be bouncing back and forth, making sure she provides the links to the following 3 shops. SublimationUnderground.company.site is the main person we're talking about today. That's where all my blanks are coming from. And then 2 amazing designers, my sister Amanda from True Digital Artistry, and the birthday girl herself, Tanya from Gracie B. Doodle. So make sure you check out those. They're all running sales right now, like right now. But wait till after the Sass. Could you just hold off for 2.5 seconds? Let's get into it. All right, let's do it. Also, let's say a good morning to Sawgrass Ambassador Lori, who hangs over out on my YouTube channel. So if you've got any questions about Sawgrass, what they have to offer, head over to YouTube. You can always ask Lori, and you can also find her group over on Facebook. And guess what, guys? She's also on YouTube. So she's doing a lot of great tutorials, and I get to call that woman my friend. So go say hi to Lori for Sawgrass. She's, like I said, she's one of the ambassadors over there. She's all knowledgeable. I have a Sawgrass. Even when I have an issue, I'm like, Lori, it won't work. All right, let's get going with what we're going to be talking about. Let me show you just some of the blanks that we're going to talk about today. We have the rectangle. We have this fancy square. We have the dog bone. I'm going to show you a project that I did with the oval. So Amanda is taking the oval. She's doing one thing with it, and I'm taking and doing another thing with it. That's where the design is mine, and very few that are mine today. I have a special ornament for Suzanne. I can't wait to do this one. She has no idea. I dreamt it up this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this, and she's going to get this one mailed to her, and it's going to mean a whole lot to her. Don't worry. I'll probably bring that woman to tears. So, anywho, because I absolutely adore her. We also have a round. We have the house. We have the paw print. And we have the fancy rectangle in the horizontal. So we have a vertical and a horizontal because you know what? Sometimes pictures just can't be turned. All right. That's why she carries the rectangle in a vertical and in a horizontal, and she carries the square. That's what makes these all beautiful, because now you can mix and match and it's a lot easier. I will tell you, one of my hottest selling ornaments, and it's been that way for a few years now, and now that I can get all of my ornament blanks from Sublimation Underground, and don't mind me, I do call it Sub Underground because it's a lot of words to get out of this mouth in the morning. So I do get all of my ornaments now from her when it comes to all things metal. And the hottest selling ornament I have is the fancy rectangle in the horizontal and vertical for my photographers. That's right. I have photographers in my wheelhouse that I literally do all of their Christmas ornaments, and I mean hundreds of them a season. So I'm very thankful for people like Suzanne who offer amazing blanks. All right, here we go. Am I gonna make you? Oh. Oh, I love you too, Miss Evie. This is my Evie. All right, I gotta pull the one off because I don't want Suzanne to see it just yet. I'm not there yet. I want to wait to do that one. So we're gonna set it aside because I want to wait. I want to wait. You know what? She is all about surprises. And here's one thing that Suzanne and I absolutely get along with. And you can't see anything I'm doing right now, but that's okay. I'm just cutting apart all of my images. Okay, so anyway, she loves a good surprise. All right, it's probably the one thing, and I hate surprises, but so does she. Like, we love being the person who gives the surprise and cannot wait. Like, we're both very animated people. And if you've never had the pleasure of meeting Suzanne, she is a ball full of lovely. Okay, I literally, from the moment I met her, she just makes you feel comfortable and warm, and she's just got this beautiful face that just makes you go, okay, I can sit down and we can sit a while. Super, super friendly. So if you haven't had the opportunity to get to know Suzanne, please take that opportunity. She is just a ball full of fun, and she totally matches my energy. And I love people who can match my energy. They just, it just makes my heart happy. All right. And then we have my sister. I could tell you about a million stories about that one, none of which could probably be legal on Facebook or on YouTube. So, my sister is 8 years younger than me, and she came into this business. And fun fact, I didn't help Amanda at all learn how to design. I gave her some pretty basic knowledge, and I was like, here, you figure it out. In true big sister form, of course. You know, so, yep. And then I've had the pleasure of being able to meet Tanya. And I've only met her virtually, and I've had some pretty amazing conversations with her. And I gotta tell you, she also matches my energy. And like I said, I love to surround people who match my energy. I am high energy. I love to laugh. I love kindness. I love everything that's beautiful with the world. And so do all three of these ladies. They are all about the kindness, the understanding, all of that. And you know what? This makes for a perfect show. All right, let's move it over. Hold on. I don't know why that keeps freezing on that end. So I can't see any of the messages on Facebook because it keeps freezing on my end. I don't know what in the world's going on. There we go. There we go. Suzanne is amazing. All right. Let's do this. All right. You see this wonderful piece of information? Yeah. All right. As always, we like to use butcher paper. We have tape. Let's get to that things we need to use product thing. So give me 1 second. There you go. I'll go get my butcher paper. The products you're going to use in this video, let me see, hold on. I'm getting there, hold on. All right. The products you're going to use in this video are, you're going to get your ornaments, which are completely all on sale, along with the, her keychains, her doll, or her pet scarves, even her tumbler boxes. I was looking at her site today, so I want to make sure that I saw what was on sale. So not everything is on sale in her shop, but pretty darn close. So make sure you head over to sublimationunderground.company.site. Don't worry, we're trying to fix it to get to her .com page. We'll get there, don't worry. So it's right now, because she uses Equid, is sublimationunderground.company.site. The designs come from True Digital Artistry, Gracie B. Doodle, and myself, the Sassy Subber. But it's not about me today. It's about those two lovely ladies right there. Amanda from True Digital Artistry and Tanya from Gracie B. Doodle. That's right. You're going to need a heat press and heat tape, blowout paper, and, well, the settings that I have, they tell you manufacturing settings are 400 for about 50 seconds. I am doing 395 for 50. Let me fix my time, because mine runs slightly hot. So that's all the information you're going to need for today, and we're back to me. Hello. All right. So first things first, let's prep our ornaments, okay? You want to make sure you take off all the plastic. There is plastic on both sides, the protective film, on all of these substrates. Now, I will tell you, most of the rounds that you will find that are metal are on the small side. I used to get them from other companies, and I gotta tell you, this aims to please. And the ones that I used to get were about 2.75. That's on the small side, when these are coming in at 3.5 inches. So we have those. As you can see, the rectangle does come in a horizontal and a vertical. Love them, love them. We have our ovals. I have a couple of those I have to do today. Good morning, Miss Jessica. I see your sunshiny face. All right. This is what we're going to do today. I'm also going to show you a project that we're going to make because the hottest trend right now are the tiered trays, and I'm going to show you something that you could do with Suzanne's ornaments for the tiered trays. But let's get started. All right. Ooh! Ugh, I feel like I'm playing cards. Let's get the tape because, you know, I kind of need that. Move the coffee. Not too far because we all know I need coffee. All right. First things first, teachers. We have a love for our teachers. As you guys know, my daughter is becoming a teacher, so we are doing a teacher ornament today. I want to make sure this lines up correctly because it's a very pale blue. I probably should have left the line on there. So if this doesn't come out, here's the problem. Let me give you a professional note that I did not do. Okay, so this is actually a pale teal. It's so pale, I can't even see it in print. That's the funny part about sublimation. What we print on our sublimation paper is not exactly the colors that you're actually gonna get. So right now it looks like I have no color. Looks like I have no color, but I darn well know that there's teal there. All right, the problem is I can't see the darn edge because I took the edge off. So because we offer bleed templates with sublimation underground, I probably should have left the line around that I took off because you know what? I'm a fool. So we're going to see how well I can line this up. This may or may not work out well. Oh, goodness gracious me. It wouldn't be a Nikki thing if it wasn't a Nikki thing, right? So we're going to just hope and pray and hope and pray. All right. So if this doesn't come out right, you're going to know why, right quick, why you probably need that line on it. Now, I do put tape. Can you put pro spray? Sure. Absolutely you can. What do we got up next? Ooh, so we have a member. Her name is Patricia Gorski, and what she does is she loves to repurpose all of my designs for something completely different. If you go in, I did the license plate, the 3 license plates, about a couple Sundays back where you can use them as a wall decor or door decor, and just by taking the license plates, 3 of them. Well, I made some more designs, and this is one of them, and I took it and decided to put it on a fancy rectangle, now if I can find it, and I literally fit it within the space, and it's just repurposing the design. Why? Because I loved it so much. As you can see, the bleeds on these are generous so that you can't muck this up too badly. Again, I'm trying not to. Here we go. Beautiful part about sublimation, it doesn't always look like the way it's supposed to be. All right, I need to hide this one. I can't show you what it looks like just yet, but I want to show it to you after. But we are going to press it. We can't show Suzanne just yet. So we have the bone. Now this one comes from Gracie B. Doodle. This is her bone design. And look, Ma, it fits. On here is Remington's First Christmas. If you've been following along, my daughter got a puppy, and everything is Remington. So this is Remington's First Christmas. I'm debating if I should put up a tree. I have a feeling my tree is going to end up on the floor. If you hold it up to the light, I tried, but you lose it. I tried that. I tried that, Terry. I thought about it. Okay. We have these ones. Now, this one I am the fancy. This one is going to be part of our project. So this is going to be a front and back design. This front and back design comes from True Digital Artistry. I'm going to show you how I'm going to take this, which is all popular right now with the wooden beads, and it is part of that whole farmhouse country. We're going to add it to this, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in a little bit later. So first things first, let's get the front done. Now, there are people who know how to do front and back. I am not one of those people. Okay, I do one side at a time because I have a little more control, and this way I don't mess this up, so that'll be set aside. All right, next up we have my sister's cutest door. This thing, I am in love with this puppy. I don't care what she does, she just put this puppy on everything. So this is the oval. So while originally these were dog tags, right? I remember saying to Suzanne, I go, they're cute as dog tags, and we're going to make it into a dog tag ornament for our military friends and family. But I also turned it into just a beautiful oval ornament, and Amanda ran with that. So we're going to do that. As I said, we have our dog tags. This is already in my shop at the Sassy Subber, and I'm going to show you how we're going to put it together. We're going to super glue it to make it look like traditional dog tags. I'm not putting the, they do come with the ball chain type of, yep, ball and chain type of ribbon, call it something, that you see with normal dog tags, except I'm going to use regular ribbon this time for this. So there we go. Put this down. Lots of prep work, but do you know what the beautiful part is? I get to do these all at the same time. As long as you have enough pressure, whether it's a clamshell or not, it doesn't matter. You could do a lot of your metal ornaments all at the same time. Beautiful. All right, we also have our paw print. This comes from myself too. This is from Sassy Subber. Now, in this design, it's a wooden design. I decided to put the numbers inside the paw print and put Remington's First Christmas. I'm gonna check and see what we got going on. Good morning to everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. I just want to say good morning to everyone. Hope you guys are doing. Put your tree in a fence. Ooh! Thank you for this video. You are so welcome. I love metal ornaments. One, they're classy. They ship amazing. No chipping, no breaking, no nothing. Okay, that's why I love me a good metal ornament. All right, this next one. Who doesn't love getting something from Santa Claus, right? I know, it's Halloween, and Nikki, you're talking about Santa Claus, but remember, Christmas is my favorite holiday. So right now, probably by tonight, my tree will be up. No, I'm just kidding, it won't be. But at any rate, Suzanne has the rectangle style ornaments, and Tanya from Gracie B. Doodle made a Santa license. So we're going to do the Santa license right now. I probably could have made it a little bit smaller. Just the size issue on my part. Okay, so we're going to do that one. It does come in front and back. I mean, how cute would that be if you get a license ornament from Santa Claus himself? Another one is that she has the house ornament, and the beautiful part about this house ornament is something you can offer real estate agents. And what can you offer them? This says, our first Christmas in our new home. So it isn't necessarily your first Christmas together, but it's your first Christmas in that new home you just purchased this past year. And trust me, with housing sales, there were lots of houses being bought this year, so there's lots of first Christmases in that house. This happens to say 42 Wallaby Lane Way, Sydney. That's right. We all know that address, and if you don't, if you're not in the know, then I don't know where you are. On the back, it just has the 2021 to signify the address of which they purchased and the year in which they purchased it in. So we're going to do that. This house design is mine from the Sassy Subber. So here's the deal. When I show off my designers, I go through their shop and I go shopping. That's right, I shop. They don't give me these designs. I go in, sneak around, shop, see what I want, go buy them. And what I can't fill from their shop, I just fill it in for my own. Because today I wanted to show you all about True Digital Artistry and Gracie B. Doodle. So mine are just filler designs, if you will. All right, I have lots of time to show off my designs, but these two ladies work extremely hard. Not only does Tanya have a digital shop, she also has a physical shop that she is running all the time. So for her to be able to sit down and actually make designs too, you know what? She's got a nook and cranny her time as well. My sister, she works at Walmart, so you know what that's like. It's busy all the time. And she just recently was able to step down to part-time, but so she could concentrate more on her digital works. So, you know what? When we're your digital designers, not a lot of people are like me who get to do this full time. There are people who run brick and mortar stores, or they also have another job. So kindness and patience is going to go a long way this holiday season, especially with the shipping delays. Keep that in mind. All right, as you can see, I have this all set up. Should I wait to do Suzanne's last? Okay, good. I'm glad you agreed. Okay, awesome. Thank you for playing with that bouncing ball. We're going to just line these up all across, because I like to get a lot of bang for my buck when I'm doing these. So I'm going to do 6. What? Oh, you're talking to the dog. We're going to drop this down like it's hot, because why? Because it is. All right. Oh my gosh, I did it too tight. There we go. Do you know what the beautiful part is about metal ornaments? It doesn't matter how tight you do it, because if you do them squish the heck out of me pressure, that's okay. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's not going to have its coating peeling or bubbling. It's not going to chip. It's not going to do any of those things. Why? Because it's metal and it'll take the abuse. I use the metal round with the Santa key. It's child-proof, so it gets dropped, it won't break. It's also going to be Remy-proof. Okay, that's right, because if you've got little ones, okay, or you know somebody, that's a great way to market. Good point, Manda. So one thing that you could do when you're marketing these metal ornaments is they are child pet proof. All right, that's what I'm saying, because why? They're metal, so they're not going to be your good ornaments. I mean, how many of us, when your little ones were really little, we put the non-breakable ones at the bottom of the tree, all your good ones were at the top? Well, you know what? Long and gone are the days of the cardboard ones, of the cheesy ones that you had to put at the bottom of your tree. These metal ones could be throughout your tree, still giving it a gorgeous look. Absolutely stunning, but they're metal. So there you go. All right. I like my fingerprints this morning. So we're going to put on the handy dandy gloves because I kind of like my fingerprints. And you know what? Metal's a little bit rough on the fingerprints. I ain't going to lie. Okay, let's see. You know what? I should probably put this on both because I'm crazy. All right. And trim proof. Yes, yes, Remy proof, right? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at that. The international sleigh license can be hard because of the light. I do apologize. But how sticky cute is that? 123 Jolly Elf Way, North Pole, ho ho ho, Santa Claus. I mean, seriously, that is adorable. That is really cute. Hey, look, Santa's as tall as I am. I wonder if he's as chubby as I am. Probably. You know, I'm glad she didn't put the weight. Oh, wait, jolly. Well, that makes me jolly. That's my new weight! I'm no longer fluffy, I'm jolly. Oh, good gracious. Oh, that was great. That just made my morning. I'm no longer fluffy, I'm jolly. Sorry, that just totally made my day. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry, just, you know what? When you've been doing this show for 3 years, there are just certain things that just tickle you to no end, and you can't help but to have a good jolly laugh. Oh, God. Okay, focus. Total squirrel moment. Anyway, this came from True Digital Artistry. Look at that little puppers. Like, come on. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Oh, good gosh. I'm sorry. So there you go. That's what that one looks like. Here's the house one. Oh my gosh. I'm not fluffy. I'm jolly. Yep. Hashtag I'm jolly. So I'm going to put in the smaller camera just so you guys can see a little bit better. So there you go. There's the house ornament. I love this one. We're going to do the back side of this one. I do let my ornaments cool off just a touch. And the reason being, well, I got to handle them again. So that's the only reason. I'll show you Remington's, one of Remington's first Christmas ornaments for this year. And that is the paw print. I love the wood look on it. I love how I did it. I really got to be honest. I wasn't so sure I was going to love the wood, but I really do. I love how it looks. It gives it a nice farmhouse country look. So I loved how I did that. So we're going to move that aside. All right. Here's Remington's second one. And if you follow me anywhere, you will see Remington loves to dig in the mud. And I had posted a picture, and it was Remington's little cute snout all covered in mud looking at me going, Grandma, but I want to just come in and play. So there you go. It is a gorgeous. Right, he does need his own tree. You're right. Remington needs his own tree. I tried convincing my children to let me get a small tree, that I could do a tabletop tree that could be Remy-proof, and I got met with a lot of opposition. More so because my son looked at me and goes, I missed Christmas last year being a boot camp mom. I'd like to be home. You know, I'd like a real tree. This next design comes from True Digital Artistry, and I am in love with this farmhouse design. I'll show you the backside when we go to do it. That is what that looks like. Again, I'm just showing you on the bigger screen, on the smaller screen, just because it's a lot easier to see. And then the glare of the shop lights. All right. These gloves are annoying. All right, we're going to put on, I'm going to flip this over. Okay. Put these on the back, and you know what, we're going to throw in Suzanne's specialty ornament. I'm going to have to mail this to her. I know I'm going to have to mail it to her. She's gonna need it. Okay, so let's talk about this for a hot second. When you're doing the back side of your ornament, you can use Pro Spray. Absolutely, you can use Pro Spray. My problem is with Pro Spray is sometimes it goes dots, like it has the spray dots. Do this. I literally do just the tiniest bit because sometimes it will leave a tape mark, and I don't want that, right? Because that's just how life is. So I just do it on an inconspicuous spot. All right. I don't know why that cut off, but whatever. We're going to keep going. Must have been the oh, you dumbass. Yeah, I said that live. Sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so we're going to put it right here. Yeah, I said it. Judge me later. All right. I almost had a, like, why is that white right there? Okay, there we go. And then we have the house one. Now, when I gave you the house file, I gave you one that's flipped, so you didn't have to do any of the guesswork when it came to where you were going to put your wording this way, because a lot of people get confused. If you're going to put a backside to a design, I always flip it, especially if it's like a house, for example, because people don't always remember to flip the actual template, and then they end up with just Crazyville and lots of printing and can't figure out why it's not working. Okay. All right. And then we have, let's see, where does this go? This goes this way. Okay. We have the license, the backside of this license. Again, inconspicuous spot. And if you don't have enough pressure too, sometimes that'll cause for the tape marks. So I'm gonna torture Suzanne just a little bit longer because, you know, we all like to do that. She loves to get everybody with a good surprise. Well, so am I, but we're gonna just drop this down like it's hot, and then we'll get these ones done. In the meantime, all right, in the meantime, let me see if I can find my, I don't know where my needle went. Anyway, you want a yarn needle, and I don't know where my yarn needle went. I had it last night, it was working and whatnot. So in order to do these, all right, you have to decide what the length is on this, and this is the length that I decided. And why did I add a loop? So if you follow me and watch me come back here, there's a handle sometimes on these, and what it does is it allows for it to hang down underneath. Let me get to the bigger screen. Hold on one second. Okay. So it has a top to these tier trays, And what it does is it allows you to rope it around here so that you can hang your charm. This is called a tier tray charm. And what it does is it allows for you to have it hold onto there without it falling off, especially with the weight of a metal ornament. So let's talk about how I did this. I literally took a yarn needle. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. I literally took a yarn needle, threaded it through all of these. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 19 beads on here. Probably could have put 20 and it would have been fine. I added a loop at one end, and then I have this knot at the other. I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach my ornament on here, but it makes a really pretty tier tray charm for those who are into tier tray charms. So that's what this is, and we're going to do that. Again, we like my fingerprints. I got the beads from Amazon. For somebody asked where I got the beads from, I got my beads from Amazon. And you can get them. You could just type in wooden beads. The beads that I have here are, I forget what size these are. These might be 16, 12. I know the smallest ones I have are 12 mil. So those might be 12 mil. But, you know, there's that. Ooh, can't show you that one just yet. I'm going to see how it came out, though. Oh, my goodness gracious. Stunning. I love torturing her. You know what? Because she loves to torture the rest of us. So why not, right? Here is the Santa. There's the backside. Oh, I did it crooked. That's my fault. I made it a crooked. That's crooked. All right, so it's a little bit crooked. What I would probably like to do, too, is probably could have moved this down, maybe added a white border. Because of the hole, it does cut into the wording, which drives me crazy. So I probably would have added a white border around it for me moving forward, just because it did go to the top edge, and I don't want the wording to be cut out. So that's a me thing. It might not be a you thing. It might not bother you, but that's just how I do it. Here's the license plate design that I took and made it into a gorgeous ornament. Here, oh, glare. Here we go. Sorry. So this is going to be our Christmas ornament this year. This is us, and it has our names. So Alan, that's my daughter's boyfriend, Sarah and Joe on here. And gosh, that's hot. So that is the ornament for that. Let's see what else we got on here. You know what? I didn't do too bad. Woo woo, go me. It's very pale. I might want to go in and make it a little bit darker because it is a very pale. But it says, the influence of a good teacher can never be erased. So that is that. Let me see 1 second, please. There we go. So that's a great teacher ornament. I will be putting that up in my shop. I just want to maybe darken in the teal. It's very light. It's hard even for me to see it. All right. Oh, I took off my fingerprints here again. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. I am Mrs. Claus. I should be Mrs. Claus. All right. So here is the other project we're going to work on too. These are great for our servicemen and women. I am very much all about the hometown hero. And I'm also very much about the our military heroes. They are our unsung heroes, and I absolutely adore every one of them. We are a military family here. My husband is a veteran. My ex-husband is serving in the National Guard. And so, you know, my grandfather served. So we're very much a military family around here. So there we go. My son was going to be, but COVID derailed him, and he ended up having to take a step back from that. So there we go. Alan also served. So there you go for that. Let me see what y'all got going on. I love Amanda's puppy. That puppy is absolutely adorable. Okay, so I'm waiting for these to cool. I'm going to go get my glue. Okay. So when you're doing this one, all right, make sure it's on the right camera. Okay. So I want to line this up so that it sits just like so. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put super glue right under this, and then I'm going to use rope or twine or whatever I decide to hang this so that it hangs like an ornament. Let that hold for a second. All right. So what you want to do, grab yourself some super glue. Come on. Work with me. Maybe I have to cut it off. I don't know. One thing I hate about super glue is it always gets the... Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. You're not going to need a lot of super glue for this, because you just want it to line up and then hold. Okay. Hold it down. Hold it. Hold it. Okay. And that's all you're going to need to do. You're going to then take some beautiful twine or ribbon, or you can even use the dog tag chain that Suzanne provides. You can use that as well. For this, I wanted to use the twine. I like the rustic look of it. Okay. Now you can put it through like that, or you could do what I like to do also is run both of them through. Run both through. And then loop it. Okay, I like how it loops. All right, and then I'll just tie a knot in the top. I will tell you, you might want to, and I probably should have put I'll move my knot down in a minute. You might not want a huge thing for this to hang from, just because these are so big. They're almost 4.5 inches, or 4 inches, or whatever it is. So we're just going to move this down just a touch. You don't need a big, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is cut this, so there's very basic. And then I'm going to take this and make a very, very basic. And you know what this plays off of, having it be the jute, is it reminds me of their boots. The military boots that you see. It reminds me of those boots. So that's why I love the basicness of the jute on these. Okay, just a very simple, nothing fancy kind of bow. Trim it up. And there you have an absolutely stunning ornament. This is a great way to honor your servicemen and women, and you could put whatever you want in there. I will be making more of these. You can actually take my already made dog tag designs and scale them down, but I will go ahead and scale them down for you, so you could have ones that say, this says God Bless America. I have ones that say veteran. I have ones that say different things, and we can even have one that says, you know, that it's blank, so you could put your own words and verbiage on here. So I'll make sure I scale those down for you. I didn't realize that they weren't all scaled down, and maybe people have issues scaling them down. Let me do that. Let me do the grunt work for you, right? So I'm going to do that for you today. But isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love this. This is probably one of my favorite things to make. All right, let's see what we got here. The last ones of our little design, and then we're going to tie it on. Why are we putting mad faces? I don't know who just put a bunch of mad faces, but I'm sorry you're mad. All right. All right, here we go. This is what these are going to look like. Please show the love on both YouTube and on Facebook. If you're watching, make sure you put hashtag sassy. If you're watching the rewind, put hashtag rewind. I always make sure I put the disclaimer within the video somewhere. All right, so here's the front. Here's the back. And I messed up on my A somehow, but you know what? It is what it is. And then there's the back of the paw print, and there's the front. And there's the back of the house, and there's the front. All right, so we're gonna move along with this. All right, so this is gonna be part of that charm. We're gonna give this a hot second to cool off. While that cools off, I wanna show you the ornament I worked on for Miss Suzanne. So, let me get to it. Where did my ornament box thing go? Oh, there it is. So I have the ties, okay? I have all these ties in here, and Suzanne does provide you with all the ties. And a little bit of a pro tip that I talk about all the time is pre-tying your ties. All right, why is that a thing? Okay, one, it makes them uniform. This is a great way to store them on here. It allows for you to, let me move it over here for a second. It allows for them to be completely uniform, because there's nothing more annoying to me than when people have their ties and they're all uneven and you're trying to hang them up all at once and it just looks sloppy. This is how you can make sure that your work looks even and concise and consistent and all of that fun stuff. So I cut my ribbon. I'll cut it a little bit longer, but this is 3.5 inches wide, or pretty much you just fold a piece of cardstock in half and then you just tie it around the cardstock and move it all the way down. As you can see, I have my red ones as well. These are the ones that came from Suzanne. They're already pre-cut, so all I had to do was tie them around cardstock. Then when I need one, slide it off. Okay? That is that simple. That's why I do them ahead of time. It helps for me to be able to be, like I said, a little bit more organized in something what I feel completely disorganized lately. All right, so I'm gonna put this on. Give me 1 second. Whoops, I did that the wrong way. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Drum roll, please. All right. When searching for the little game pack in your shop, what do you search for? Bonnie, I'll answer that question. I will definitely go and look for it. You could just put the word game or travel, and it should come up. But I'll double check and look at it too. All right? All right, so for those of you who don't know, Suzanne's daughter graduated as an RN during this year. She went through COVID. She has literally made her way through, and she became an RN. And I was so excited to be a part of her process. And what better way than to show it off. So I made a banner for her for when she graduated. I took that picture because I absolutely loved it and made it into an ornament for her, for Suzanne to hang on her Christmas tree. So there you go. There is Miss Miranda. Congratulations on becoming an RN and fulfilling your dream of being such. So there you go. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, right? Absolutely stunning. It's stunning. It was one of the favorite things that Suzanne and I created together. She absolutely loved it. And I thought, what better way than to honor the woman that we're talking about today, Suzanne, and her beautiful daughter, Miranda. So there you go. So Suzanne, I will mail that to you so that you can have that for your Christmas tree. All right. Now what we're going to do is work on the last part of this tier tray. Like I said, we're going to mix and match and put whatever you decide as your ties on these. Just make sure that they're consistent, whether you use jute, whether you use ribbon, it doesn't matter. That's the method that I use, is the cardboard, so that they're all the same and they all look perfect. Now, for this, we're going to put this guy at the end. We're going to use some jute because clearly I love me some good jute. I don't know where oh, it's right there in front of me. Okay. I love me some good jute. Right? Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. You are so welcome, my kind, sweet, jolly friend. Although I don't know if I should call you Jolly anymore, because now that we know what our weight is, right, Suzanne? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this because I had these already pre-done. Could you do it differently? Sure, but because I had this pre-done, I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like. So I'm literally going to just knot it around this knot right here. I'm going to put a little bow because everything in life needs a bow. Okay. And there you have it. Now you have a tiered tray charm. And that's what it looks like. This beautiful design was brought to you in part by True Digital Artistry. I've been dying to say that. All right, so look at how her design completely matched my beads. It is stunning. Now let's say I didn't want this Christmassy design. If I turn it and flip it over, I could have my initial instead. That's why I loved every bit of this. It came out gorgeous. And we're gonna flip it over to the bigger camera. And like I said, it just wraps around here so that you can make sure that it stays put. You can put it however you want, but then this way it doesn't fall off by it being on this tiered tray. I'm gonna see if I can't move my tiered tray. Hold on. My tier tray is filled with lots of goodies right now because I haven't quite used all my stuff yet. Don't judge, don't ask what it all is. So here's where this comes in, and so that it hangs over the side. Maybe I want it to be a Christmas design for that day or for that month. There you go. It has all the wonderful beads. This is what a tier tray looks like, and you literally tie the charm around here. You can shorten it so it's not super long so that when it does hang, it just barely hangs over the top. You decide what you're going to do for that. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. All right. So there we go. That's it. You can make sure that you dress up any of your ornaments, whether it's with a simple ribbon, maybe you want to add some jute, maybe you want to add some beads. You guys have seen me add the beads to different ones. While this is not a Suzanne one, you could definitely take like the snowman beads and you could add it to, mix and match here. You could add it to a metal ornament. Just by adding a couple decorative beads, it jazzes up an ornament. So you can be basic with ribbon and jute. You can make charms for tier trays. You can even just make regular ornaments. Maybe you want to change it out and we're going to put the paw print. All right, maybe this would be beautiful for your first home. Right? Adding some bead, a little bit of twine, a little bit of extra just steps up your game in the ornament world. And it just makes it look pretty. So there you go. So let me give you a look at all of the things we pressed. Check the camera real quick. There you go. All right. And just, you know, I keep freezing on my end too. I don't know why my Facebook keeps freezing, but my YouTube keeps going nice and strong. So there you go. All right, let's talk about all these ornaments. This is the part of the show. We're going to go to that part where it's the products you're going to need for this tutorial. We're going to go to that, and then we're going to do what I call the rewind, and I talk about all of these and the shops that you could get all of this on sale right now. Right now. Just hold. Here are the products you're going to need for this tutorial. That's right, all of these wonderful blanks came from Sublimation Underground. You can go to sublimationunderground.company.site. Don't worry, we're working on getting it just to say .com. We're getting there, okay? Sublimationunderground.company.site is where you currently would like to go to find all of Suzanne's beautiful ornaments on sale right now, and she even threw in some other things that are also on sale, like some of her keychains, her ceramic ornaments, her gift boxes for tumblers, and so much more. So head over, go give Suzanne some love. Like I said, it's sublimationunderground.company.site. The designs today came from two amazing designers that I get to say are a part of my designer tribe. My little sister Amanda from True Digital Artistry, and the birthday girl Tanya from Gracie B Doodle. That is right. Those two ladies are absolutely amazing. I did slip in a few from the Sassy Subber, so you can find some of mine there as well. But most of them came from those two ladies, and let me tell you, they aimed to please, and they totally hit it out of the park with their designs for today's show. You're going to need a heat press, heat tape, and blowout paper. And the settings I have are at 400 for 50 seconds, but I do have mine set at 395 for 50 because my heat press does run slightly hot. Make sure you use firm pressure. Listen, it's okay if you squeeze the heck out of these, nothing's going to happen. As I also put in there as a pro tip thought, was when you're putting on your tape, if you don't want to use Pro Spray, you want to add a little bit of tape to the outside edge. This way you don't end up with tape marks, especially if your pressure's not tight enough. That can happen as well. Or if it's too tight. You know, you got to find the happy medium when you do these things. I love metal for 1,001 reasons, and here is at least the top two. Pet friendly, kid friendly. That's it. That's all you need to know. Thank you for watching. These can still make your tree look absolutely stunning without making it look cheap, right? Because how many times do we have to put like cardboard ornaments for our kiddos so that they don't break? Or if the dog gets it, it's not going to be the end of the world, right? Well, these metal ornaments will hold up to both of those too. All right. Nothing better than a toddler or a puppy. And if you have both of them all at once, I will pray for you. So there you go. They hold up to all of that kind of fun stuff, and they still make your tree look stunning, classy. They're great for shipping. Why? Because they're lightweight. All right, they're very lightweight. I want to say it's like 0.06 pounds. All right, that's right. It's only like 2 ounces per ornament. Really, that's not bad. You could really slip that into a bubble wrap, slip it into a small poly mailer bag, and it could be off to go if you're shipping wise. So it definitely falls under the first class shipping, which first class shipping right about now is just shy of $5. So if you wanted to know, I live with the post guy. So there you go. That's how I know these things. Metal is where it's at because, again, it's classy, it's sharp, it's on point. You're not going to have it peeling. It's not going to be chipping. It's not going to look like crap. End of story. What do we got right here in front of us? We have the fancy rectangle in the vertical, which we did Suzanne's beautiful daughter on. So congratulations again on her RN. We have the fancy square. The fancy square right here, you can add it as an ornament, all right? Or you can put it on as a tier tray. Actually, any of these work for the tier tray. This is what they call a tier tray charm, all right? Then we have the house ornament. All of these are two-sided, by the way. So you have the house ornament. Those are great for people who just bought their first home. You could do some fun, whimsical, like gingerbread house type things on here. But this is great for giving it to those real estate agents, especially when they sell a home near the holidays. I know that's what I'm going to be doing. So there you go. Teachers, okay, there is nothing better than giving a teacher something fun for their tree, and the influence of a good teacher can never be erased. So this is a new design, so I will get there. You can't find it in my shop right now. This is mine. I will tell you all whose are whose so you guys can remember. This is the rectangle ornament. This came from Gracie B Doodle, and this is the Santa license. That's right. What better way than to get Santa's license hanging on your tree? We have the Paw Print ornament. Now, this is the dog tag. All right, the dog tag you get, I believe they're each. And you also get the ball and chain that you normally see dog tags hanging from. All right, so you get that with it instead of your traditional red ribbon. You get that with that. Now, you don't have to use it. You can if you want. If you're going to and you want to use it as an oval, awesome. Or you can turn it into an absolutely gorgeous military one by just super gluing two of them together, and now you have a dog tag ornament. This is definitely aims to please. Again, it's almost 4 inches in height, so it's not small by any stretch of the imagination. We also have the bone ornament, right? And we have Remington's First Christmas on here. So there you go. There's our sweet little Remington. We have the fancy rectangle in the horizontal. Remember, because not all pictures can go vertical or horizontal. It really just depends. I love having options in my shop so that when somebody sends me a picture, I know which one it can go on, whether it be the fancy rectangle in the vertical, the fancy rectangle in the horizontal, or maybe even the square. Lots of fun things. Let me go through a rundown to where all of these came from. We're going to take out all of mine because you know what? It's not about me today. Okay? Not about me. All right. Here are some of the ones that we have. These two right here. Oh, that's mine. These two right here came from Gracie B. Doodle Designs. All right, Gracie B. Doodle, this is Tanya's shop. She's over on Etsy. This is Gracie B. Doodle. She has the bone and she has that license, Santa license. You just might have to resize her file to fit the rectangle. Nothing you can't figure out. Then we have these two designs, and actually it's three because there's the design on the back. So this design comes with both. It comes with and without. These two designs came from True Digital Artistry. That is Amanda's shop. Again, totally cute items. All three of these amazing ladies have their shops on sale right now. Gracie B. Doodle's running a birthday sale. My sister's running a Halloween sale, and so is Suzanne. That is both of their favorite holidays. Happens to be Halloween, which is today. So there you go. Whoop whoop. There we go. Let me see. Thanks for always shouting out your tribe. My tribe is amazing. My tribe is amazing. I have the most amazing tribe. And if you haven't joined, I don't know why you haven't, but join the tribe. We are an amazing community of people who like to help one another. I may be the name on the door. I may be the sassy subber. I am the lead designer over there, but you know what? I have 8 of the most beautiful and talented people who sit right next to me, not ever behind me. They sit next to me. That's my design tribe. And I got to showcase 2 of those beautiful ladies today. I also have a vendor tribe. So if you're a part of my vendor tribe, again, they don't sit behind me, you know, they sit next to me because we are a team, all of us. I help them grow, they help me grow, and that's what makes this a beautiful community. It has been an absolute pleasure to be able to teach you guys whatever I could today. Next week, we have another one. I believe it's going to be from My Sublime Designs will be next week's show. I can't wait to get a hold of that and showcase some more beautiful designers on next week's show. So look forward to seeing you guys then. There will be Tableside Sass tonight over in the Sassy Subber group. Make sure you're a member over there as well. And shameless plug for me, just because I always have to, if you're looking for designs, I want to say a huge thank you to my community for helping this girl reach 50,000 sales. That's right. Literally the day before I left for vacation last week, I hit 50,000 sales in my Etsy shop, and it is all thanks to you. I am absolutely blessed each and every day to be able to have this platform, be able to have this job, and to have you a part of my community. Thank you to Jess and Jody, who literally put up with this crazy woman every single Sunday. Without them, this show isn't possible. I absolutely adore those 2 ladies. And thank you to Sawgrass Ambassador Lori for hanging out over on YouTube. Thank you so much for answering and fielding questions over there. I am truly blessed to call you my friend. Happy Halloween, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's rainy, sunshiny, it doesn't matter where you are. Just enjoy the kiddos because life is finally going back to normal. Yay. Have a great one, everyone, and I'll see you guys all later on the flip side.